Have you ever thought about starting your own business? Today, we're discussing 15 reasons why entrepreneurship might not be for you. It's no secret that the entrepreneurial journey is not for everyone. It requires a unique blend of passion, resilience, and a dash of audacity. Understanding oneself is crucial to deciding whether this path is the right one for you. So, are you cut out for the thrill and challenges of entrepreneurship? Let's dive into the reasons. Reason number 1. External motivation is a must for you. In the world of entrepreneurship, the driving force comes from within. It's about waking up each morning, fueled by passion, ready to tackle the day. But if you're someone who needs a nudge from external factors or individuals to stay motivated, you might find the self-starter nature of entrepreneurship quite challenging. Don't get me wrong, we all need a little push now and then. But when you're spearheading your own venture, you can't always rely on others to keep your engine running. You need to be your own cheerleader, your own motivator, and your own taskmaster. If this doesn't resonate with you, entrepreneurship may not be the best fit. Moving on to reason number 2, competition intimidates you. The business landscape is a battleground, and to survive, you need to embrace competition. It's not about winning or losing, it's about learning, growing, and continuously evolving. If the thought of competition stirs up feelings of intimidation rather than inspiration, the road to entrepreneurship could be a rocky one. Remember, in business, competition isn't your enemy, it's your teacher. It pushes you to innovate, to improve, and to be better than you were yesterday. If this perspective seems overwhelming, the entrepreneurial path may prove more stressful than rewarding. And finally, reason number 3. Pessimism overrules what-if syndrome. Caution is a valuable trait, but an overemphasis on potential pitfalls can hinder bold decision-making, a crucial aspect of entrepreneurship. If you find yourself constantly worrying about what if, rather than focusing on how can we, you might be letting pessimism overrule optimism. Entrepreneurship requires a balance between caution and courage. It's about acknowledging the risks, but not letting them paralyze your progress. So, if you're someone who tends to dwell more on the negatives than the positives, entrepreneurship might be a tough game to play. If you find yourself identifying with these first 3 reasons, entrepreneurship might not be your cup of tea. Moving on to reason number 4, perfectionism paralyzes progress. Perfection can be a virtue, but when it comes to entrepreneurship, it can also be a vice. If you're the type who can't move forward without every detail being flawless, you might find yourself stuck. The world of business is fast-paced and iterative. Expecting perfection in every step may lead to stagnation, while your competitors surge ahead. Now, let's talk about reason number 5. Risk is your Achilles heel. Entrepreneurship and risk go hand in hand. It's about stepping into the unknown, taking chances, and making decisions that could potentially lead to massive success or failure. If the thought of taking calculated risks makes you uncomfortable, entrepreneurship might not align with your risk tolerance. It's not about being reckless, but about being able to face uncertainty with courage and conviction. The 6th reason why entrepreneurship might not be for you is reluctance to seek help. Nobody knows everything. The most successful entrepreneurs are those who aren't afraid to ask for advice, delegate tasks, and collaborate. If you feel uneasy about reaching out for help or sharing responsibility, you might find the collaborative aspects of running a business challenging. Remember, entrepreneurship is as much about teamwork as it is about individual brilliance. Lastly, for this section, reason number 7, leading isn't your strong suit. Entrepreneurs are often at the helm of their ventures. They need to make tough decisions, guide their team, and steer their business towards success. If you're not comfortable or ready to take on such a leadership role, the demands of running a business might be overwhelming. Leadership is not just about authority, but also about responsibility, strategic thinking, and inspiring others. That's 7 reasons so far. Let's continue, shall we? Reason number 8 is about accountability. Entrepreneurship is a high-stakes game where the buck stops with you. Every decision, every outcome, every success, and every failure falls squarely on your shoulders. If the thought of shouldering such responsibility makes you uncomfortable, entrepreneurship might not be your cup of tea. Moving on to reason number 9, which is all about the concept of work-life balance. If you're someone who cherishes the idea of clocking out at 5 and having your evenings and weekends free, entrepreneurship might be a misalignment for your lifestyle. The life of an entrepreneur often means long hours, blurred lines between personal and professional life, and a commitment that extends far beyond the traditional 9 to 5. Reason number 10 delves into the influence of others' opinions. As an entrepreneur, your decisions, actions, and the way you run your business will invite scrutiny. If external validation and fear of criticism play a significant role in how you make decisions, the entrepreneurial path could prove challenging. A successful entrepreneur is often one who can withstand criticism, take it in stride, and continue to move forward. Finally, reason number 11 is about misinterpreting risk for quick gains. Entrepreneurship is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires hard work, dedication, and the willingness to take calculated risks. If you view entrepreneurship purely as a fast track to wealth and overlook the inherent risks and hard work involved, it's time to reassess your understanding. Remember, the most successful entrepreneurs are those who are passionate about their work and are willing to put in the time and effort to see their ideas come to fruition. We're moving through the list. Here's what's next. Let's talk about the importance of a solid business plan. Entrepreneurship isn't a leap of faith, it's a strategic jump. Without a viable plan or clear understanding of how to generate income, you're more likely to crash than soar. A solid business plan serves as your roadmap, guiding you through the terrain of the business world. It's your compass, pointing you towards profitability and away from pitfalls. Now let's consider your support system. Entrepreneurship isn't a solo expedition, but often a family affair. Without the support of your spouse or close family, the journey can be significantly more challenging. It's like climbing a mountain without a safety rope. The climb is doable, but the risks are higher, and the falls are harder. Your loved ones are your safety rope, offering emotional support, encouragement, and sometimes a reality check. Next on the list is having a real problem to solve. Businesses thrive on solving problems. If you don't have a clear problem you're passionate about solving, your entrepreneurial journey might end up being a wild goose chase. Imagine trying to sell sunglasses in a place where the sun never shines. It's not impossible, but it's certainly difficult. Your passion for solving a specific problem is your fuel, propelling you forward in your entrepreneurial journey. Lastly, we address the potential for isolation. The entrepreneurial journey can be lonely, especially during the early stages. If solitude affects your mental well-being or productivity, this is a factor you need to consider seriously. It's like being in a dark room with only a candle for light. The isolation can be daunting, but it can also be a catalyst for growth and innovation. That rounds up our list of 15 reasons. But what does this mean for you? Remember, not fitting the entrepreneurial mold doesn't equate to failure or lack of ambition. We've explored 15 reasons why entrepreneurship might not be everyone's cup of tea, from needing external motivation to fearing risk, to not having a solid business plan. But remember, success and fulfillment are multifaceted. They come in many forms. If you're still interested in exploring entrepreneurship, check out our Startup Business Guide. The link is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights like this. Until next time.